Oh yes, who guys, we're back. Guys, we are back. Like always, guys. First thing first. First thing first. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Shout out to everybody that's watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Rumble. You already know X, TikTok. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this lovely Wednesday evening. And Bingo Live, we can't forget about you. As y'all can see, we have a special guest today. Oh man, sweet Rain is in the building, folks. Sweet
Hi, happy
Rain, thank you for coming.
Wednesday.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for joining the Chaos Culture Radio family. It's great to see you. It's great to have you.
Thank you for
Oh
having
man.
me. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Like always, man, shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. Like always, we really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this lovely Wednesday evening. As you can see, we got Street Rain that's in the building. Street Rain, before we get started, tell the folks a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you got going on. Let's get to it.
Okay, hi guys. My name is Sweet Rain. I'm from Westchester County, White Plains, New York, but I live in Atlanta. I'm a teacher, I'm a healer, I'm a poet, I'm an author, and I'm just here to heal the world.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, it's wonderful. And as this is part of the Cal Culture Radio family. You might have some people that come in that's going to show you a lot of love. Like always, look, shout out to the sweet, lovely Evelyn Perez that's in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, you already know. Normally we talk about sports, but today we're gonna switch things up because we have a special guest. And I don't know, are you into sports? No.
Not at all.
See, that's why we had.
Not at all. I don't know anything about sports.
That's why we had to switch it up. So first thing first, man. So we got a lot of topics to talk about, especially when it comes to aspect of what you do in your profession on Street Rain, because you're a healer. You talk about relationships. You talk about a lot of other things. So Jordan, go ahead, take it from there, big dog.
Let's get into it. Let's start out with the first topic. Give me 1 second. So the first topic we're going to talk about. So this went viral onto the blogs, where a woman was taking a video of her ex boyfriend, how he was abusive, but also showing how she has a 13-year-old son that him and the boys kind of go clashing at it, and he feels like he is being that the boyfriend is trying to harm and threaten the son because of stuff that he thinks he's inserting his dominance towards to the ex-boyfriend. So we do have a clip on it, so go ahead and play a clip, and after that we'll chop it up.
Does he do it at his father's house?
I don't know what he does at that house.
Okay, I guarantee he doesn't go lay in his father's bed.
I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't give a fuck what they do over there.
Okay, well when I get dressed, we're gonna have a conversation about it. Because I'm gonna make it very clear. Because here again, you allowing him to raise up against me. That's what caused the last incident. That is disrespectful. I almost hurt him.
Why?
Because that is disrespectful and he knows it. That's why he got on the floor. You don't go and lay in a motherfucker's bed. That's you're trying to establish dominance.
I don't think that was. I think it was innocent, but
That's
it was.
what you think, Jen, as a woman. And you can think that as his mother. But I'm telling you, as a man, and a man of this house, I almost hurt that boy.
Oh,
And
wow.
you think I'm playing, and I'm not.
Oh. Hi, Mama. What?
Yep. So this definitely is from TikTok, and it kind of show this relationship how he do have a newborn child, but when it comes to the child that I believe that it does belong to him from his other her baby father. You can see there's kind of tension with the son, and also with her son, and also with the boy ex-boyfriend father and everything. And you can see there are when it comes to some relationships, sometimes with a 13-year-old boy and the father, sometimes when you try to be a stepdad, it kind of doesn't get along sometimes. So I'm gonna throw it to you guys. So after seeing this clip, where do you guys take on this video that we just seen?
Go ahead, Miss Sweetbrain. I want to hear your opinion first.
Yeah, me too.
I'll give you mine.
Okay, well, my opinion first off is I don't like the way he presented it to her. Like,
Mhm.
why does he have to speak to her in that manner? And I mean, that's a conversation. Like, I have a 13-year-old son, right? And I have a daughter as well. And we do watch movies in the bed. And I don't really see that there's a problem with that. But I'm a woman. I'm a single mother. So if someone comes into my life and brings that to my attention, I'm open for a discussion about that, but not in that manner because personally I'm going to shut down. I'm not going to respond in a manner that is conducive to our relationship because I'll be like, you can get out. You don't talk to me in that manner. If you would like to have a conversation and open my eyes to something that I might not know, I'm open to it, but it's a way that you have to present it to me. And I think he should have presented it to her in a better manner because, first of all, he said, I'm going to hurt your son. You're going to hurt my son for what? That is a child.
Mm. So what way should he have presented himself then in that scenario?
Um, Me personally, he didn't have to yell. When you're trying to get your point across, you don't have to yell. You don't have to scream. All he had to say was, can I talk to you for a moment? I think it's inappropriate that your son is in the bed watching movies with you. You understand what I'm saying? And then she probably would have received that message a little better. It's the way that you speak to people. First, the way that he was speaking, it just made me feel like he was jealous of
No,
a
but let's say
13.
let's say they had an ongoing conversation about the same issue over and over again, and
And
then
he's getting frustrated.
he gets frustrated because you know that tend to happen. Sometimes a woman, you already know, don't listen at times. We know that to be a fact.
Right. Well,
That be
I
very
feel
stubborn.
that's true. So if it was an ongoing conversation, then that's something that she needs to work on because she's probably thinking in her head also, oh, well, this is not your son. You know, because if somebody is coming in and getting to know you and the dynamic of you and your children, and you really
Mm-hmm.
love that man, you will be open to what he has to say and then make the necessary changes if you still want this man in your life. That's just me personally.
That's cool. Hey, plus, when I go next, I'm gonna go.
Oh, go ahead.
And
Go ahead.
when it comes to this situations, I also am a parent. I have a almost a 2 year old daughter, and also being a kid, you know, with a single mother, I have been in a situation with my brother's father as well. So I could kind of see the parent part, and also seeing the child's part. But the thing is to me, when it comes to this, I see the communication of the boyfriend, the girlfriend, they never had a conversation, to have communication of setting up boundaries when it comes to the bedroom. I think that's very, very important when it comes to when you have kids in the house or your kids come to your bedroom, you kind of set boundaries of, you know, if the kids are allowed to watch movies or come at a certain time at nighttime and everything. I just think, you know, they never had a conversation about setting the boundaries of the bedroom, especially a 13-year-old kid that he doesn't like it and everything, and also having both of them talk to the 13-year-old and say, look, you know, when it comes to it in the bedroom and everything, you know, you could come in, whatever, you know, just setting a boundary of, you know, come into the bedroom, maybe don't lay on the bed or anything like that. And you know, and you know, letting them know it's like, yo, this is unacceptable for both of them, not just one, but both of them. And I think, you know, him and her not having a conversation, set boundaries and everything, it kind of lets the 13-year-old boy kind of do what he wants to do and everything. And I think it's just important, you know, when it comes to you having kids or he's trying to be a stepdad, it's important, you know, for the man also to kind of have a bond with the child and also set boundaries as well for the 13-year-old boy. So that's my take on that.
I agree.
So I've been a stepfather before. I've raised somebody kids who wasn't mine. I've been in this particular situation, and I agree with where you coming from, Miss Rain. But there is a time where, as things escalate, you feel what I'm trying to say, and as a man who is paying for a household with kids who are living there that are not mine, that I've taken on the responsibility, I'm trying to set a tone. Now, mind you, these are not my kids, but this is where there's a gray line coming to, because I've been in a situation where I told somebody who was 16, I say, hey, you can't go outside the house at this time of night. They said, you're not my father. And I'm like, but I'm paying bills here. He said, that don't mean nothing. So many times, the kid attacked me.
Wow, really? That's
She
crazy.
said, listen, now he attacked me. She said, if you put your hands on my baby, they said, but I'm paying bills here.
Yeah.
So imagine this as a person who, and I didn't want to phrase it this way. I say, I'm here, your daddy not. Why would you disrespect me? So as I'm talking to his mother, I said, you want to know something? Handle that is either him or I'm going to leave. And this is why there has to be a conversation before you start to integrate people into it, to start to set some ground rules. It's like, hey, I know I got to come in and I got to respect your kid, but he has to respect me as well.
But good question, like, did she ever handle the situation, or you just walked up and left?
We're not together now.
But I don't know if you guys ever had family meetings. I've never had family meetings before, but that's what opened my eyes to have family meetings because it's important. Like you said, you have to set the tone. And as a single mother coming in and having like a boyfriend, I have noticed the children do play want to play the parents or play the relationship back and forth to one another. They don't want their mother to have a man. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that 13-year-old child was, pushing his buttons a little bit. We really don't know. But at the end of the day, it's like the woman should have had a conversation with her son if that was making the stepfather or boyfriend feel uncomfortable. But again, it's how you speak to someone, because if you're yelling and screaming, it's already combative, you
Mm.
know?
But you understand, sometimes if you're dealing with a difficult woman, then if she don't understand the whole situation, just be like what Hakeem stated, just evacuate the situation or just leave the situation alone. Don't be with that individual. But some guys see a woman as potential, so they stay within that relationship, and then women wonder why how the guy become abusive. The reason why the guy become abusive because in his mind he feels that you're not listening to him, and the only way for him to get your attention is to be abusive, and that tend to always lead to a toxic relationship. A lot of us probably on this panel been in a lot of toxic relationship. I can speak on that heavy all the time, but I agree with you saying, Street Rain. It is very important to have family meetings. We incorporate that with our family today, so I think that is a very, very important thing. But in the beginning, it's not easy though. It's not easy to bring your
It's
family
not.
together to have those difficult conversations.
It's not though. If for somebody who, I'm not gonna say I never loved these kids, I did. I helped raise them, but it is a little bit discerning where if you told me you're a package deal, and I'm trying to exude discipline over them, I can't, because I can pay for them, I could feed them, but I can't discipline them. So it does put a disheartening where I say, okay, now I got to take a step back. You know what I'm trying to say? And don't get me wrong, she has every right to choose her kids before anybody, but so much of that is going to hinder you to finding love, because if you're going to try to merge another man in, there's those lines you got to be able to cross.
Well, as a man, we should already know if a woman don't respect you, she don't love you. Point blank, period. If you bring up a situation like, hey, this is bothering me, this was tend to go on, and she doesn't change the behavior, you as a man should mind was leave the whole situation alone, because she doesn't love you and she don't respect you. Point blank.
Yeah.
And the thing is, and when it shows that you don't respect, that when a woman doesn't respect a man, why you think the kids go respect him as well if you don't?
Right.
I don't know anything else to say. Sri Rain, got anything else to
Nope.
say on this topic before we move on to other
We can
topics?
go to the next topic.
Nope.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, shout out to everybody that's watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, X, TikTok, Bingo Live. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in each and every time we go live. And guys, y'all might want to know, like, I'll put a link in the chat. The link in the chat is pretty much Street Rain Poetry Book. That's out now on Amazon, and there's also pinned on top of the chat. So if you guys want to copy yourself a copy, and of course, we over here, we support Black authors, especially Black women. So go ahead, copy yourself a copy, and let's put this woman pretty much the biggest thing on the planet. That's what we're talking about. More She like that. That's what we're
Thank
talking
you for
about.
that.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Miss Monet 84 that's in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in. She came in with the love. You know, we appreciate that. All the new subscribers. Hey, look, High Street Rain. Yeah,
Hey,
I know she's looking
Monet.
lovely, right? moving along to you already know other topics. So go ahead, Jordan. Do your thing, big dog.
Let's get into the second one. So let's talk about Jill Scott. What her comments have said about Prince Sean Rock and Blueface. So she was on the Angie Martinez podcast, and Jill Scott on the second was talking about how she finds Chris Sean Rock and also Blueface relationship a guilty pleasure, and she says that that I love it, and that's her pimp. As we know, Chris Rock and Blueface, they've been on the blogs for the last since they've been together. And every time, they get at each other, they always posting getting on live streams, talk about each other once they talk about each other. But other than that, play the clip of Jill Scott, and after that, we'll chop it up.
Your guilty pleasure.
Oh gosh.
I happen to love the drama between Blueface and Chrisean Rock. I love it. I think that's a pimp, and I think that she got caught up with a pimp.
But she has an interesting side too.
Listen,
she got a little Sheila in her. She'll say some shit that be so real,
and she fight.
And she fights.
Yep.
And so that's probably what keeps you in.
It's a guilty pleasure. I just find it fascinating. But I am that way. Like, I like the study of people I don't know. I don't know anybody like this, and I don't know anybody like her either. And I'm cool with that. It's your...
Yep. So, she has a guilty pleasure, and it's not just her. I feel like a lot of people feel the same way for some people. But other than that, I don't know if you want to start screaming about, what Jill Scott said, but what is your take on it?
Oh, go ahead.
Everybody has a guilty pleasure, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so if that happens to be hers, that's cool. The only thing that I had a problem with what she said is she said Blueface was her pimp. Like,
yep.
I mean, that was kind of distasteful for me because
Yep.
I don't like that. I don't like that part. Just engaging in guilty pleasures or like shows that you like to watch for excitement. Like, I like baddies because it gives me excitement and I like to see people fight. So it's just like, I don't know. The only thing that I had to say about that is Jill Scott, the way she viewed Blueface and what's her name? I forgot her name.
Chrisean Rock.
Chrisean. Yeah, that's the only thing. But I mean, everybody has guilty pleasures. So that's cool. I mean, what do you think?
I think that shit goofy as hell. I would not support no shit like that. It's nothing but, listen, it's pure dysfunctionality. Somebody cheating, there's abuse, there's kids involved, you know what I mean? And maybe I might be green, but I'm an older man, so it's a lot of shit I'm not co-signing. That shit, it makes black people look bad. Because women are not like that and men are not like that. So we're not just actively cheating and having multiple kids and say, hey, both of my baby mamas are here together. You know what I'm saying? We all enjoying each other.
I highly disagree. I think in the black community, consider us to be very dysfunctional.
Not where I'm from.
Not where we're from, but however, in modern day America, they consider the black community to be very dysfunctional.
I don't know them.
They make money and they profit off our dysfunction. Yeah. Prime example, you already know someone we know just went viral, pretty much getting into it with somebody over some you already know.
Yeah.
It tends to happen that way. It's just because that's how we see it, and to me, it's not highly respected. But at the same time, people like it. No. Like she said, she liked the Bad Girls Club. What is the Bad Girls Club?
No, baddies. But baddies is okay.
Baddies
is okay. Baddies is okay. It's women showing off. Showing their body.
Look at Tebow TV right now is cooking because of the dysfunction of Black America.
Yeah. But you know what else I would like to interject? Sorry if I interrupted.
No. Go ahead. Yeah.
But when I was looking at that video that you sent me, the one we just watched, you can see in their eyes that something mentally is not going right. There is a mental. We need mental health awareness, and I'm not even being funny. I'm literally being for real. If you look in Blueface eyes, if you look in Christiana eyes, there's a screw missing, and then they turn around and have a baby. And this is what our culture, our black community, like you said, is we're already mentally unstable. Something's wrong. We don't seek therapy, and then you have a child, and then your child is like that. And if you look at this, well, I don't look at the show, but just their interaction together, look, that's what it is. Plus extra, since it's on TV though.
Yeah, absolutely. And to me, when I seen this relationship, it kind of remind me. I don't know, y'all remember Loving Hip Hop with
Yeah.
Jocelyn and Stevie J. This
Yep.
this is my version of that, as you can see. So, and it's like every 10 years, it might be another we might see another Crenshaw Rock and Blueface as well, because we we like drama. You know, we like to watch drama. You know, we like to watch drama on television, on TV networks. We like to drive like drama on YouTube, and we like to see drama on social media when it comes to Instagram and also TikTok. So, and you know, going by Joe God, you know, it is a guilty pleasure. Um, we probably don't want to have it necessary in our relationship, but we like to see it happen in somebody else's relationship. Either it's on TV, either maybe it's in our family, either it's somebody in the next door or anything like that. We hear somebody arguing. Sometimes we might be nosy, we might go into the wall, see what they're talking about and all that type of stuff, because we like to hear drama and all that type of thing. So, you know, me, you know, I'm definitely not into it. I'm not into all that drama or when I'm in and everything. But you know, I know back in the day when in my 20s, I used to like watching it. But once I get older, it's like I'm not time for it. You know, there's other stuff I gotta worry about. And you know, but at the end of the day, when it comes to Crenshaw Rock and Blueface, every time they talk about each other, you know they're not together. Every time they talk about each other, they make money. They make money, and you know, people, and it goes viral. It goes viral from all social media platforms. So you know, and when it comes to Jill Scott, and not just her, but a lot of people that watch them, they enjoy it and everything, and they go get tired of it, because this is something about drama that I don't know. I don't know. It's just fun to watch and everything,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. And
To be honest, Jordan, you like other people's pain. It's all right. It's okay. You like other.
it's
I
not
like other
other
people's
people.
pain too. It's good entertainment. I'm with you. It is. It's good entertainment. It's what sells in America.
Yeah,
If think about it, you can't have a Tyler Perry movie won't sell unless there's some type of pain in it. Some
Oh
type of.
yeah,
that's a deal.
That's
Yeah.
why one thing people
or
drill
some
Tyler Perry about.
or
Even
some
Jill
weird shit going
Scott.
on.
She like, oh, he always dwell on black women's pain, and then
Oh.
that's what sells.
It made him a
It made
billionaire
him a
because
millionaire.
Oh
he
my
ain't
god.
stopping.
Yeah.
Thank
I,
you.
I have a question for you guys. What's your
Yeah.
guilty pleasure?
Oh man. Hey, I'm even saying to him admit it. I like the
I like a
listen,
Sean Rock type relationship. I ain't gonna lie. I like
You
that.
like
listen.
what?
I,
Like a Sean Rock and Blueface. I'm with Jill Scott. I like my.
Hey,
I'm with Jill. I like
I
that.
like to watch fight videos. People beating each other up on the streets. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Oh,
That's
like me. Okay.
like you see, like
Yeah,
really, like this is wilding out, like ah.
yeah. I'm the same way. I'm with Hakeem. I like to watch, you know, some people fight, especially when a white woman, if a white woman fights another white woman, I'll be so amazed at that.
Oh my god.
When white women fight, I don't know why.
Wait. You said
It's just
white boys fighting?
no white women fight.
Well, white
White women
women.
Oh, white
fight
women
because
fighting. Oh, because
they
the
don't
hell
post
pulling.
they don't post on social media like that. It's rare to see something like that.
That
It's
is true
rare.
though. It is rare. It's rare. It's rare. But they
I'd
be
be
fighting
amazed at that because it's so rare to see something like that. So that's just me.
because they could consider black folks to be very, very violent, and that's not the case. Because if you historically look up the research, just do your own research, you'll see who's really very violent. Like,
Mhm.
share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody watching us all across the board: YouTube, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, TikTok. Bingo Live. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this lovely Wednesday evening. We love you guys so very much. And guys, also link is pinned on top of the chat and also is in the chat as well. Street Rain Poetry Book. Go ahead, it's on Amazon. Cut yourself a copy.
It's
It's
called
only
Love
$9.99.
Symphony.
Love Symphony.
Symphony. So go ahead, guys, cop yourself a copy. Go ahead, support this black woman, support this black actor. We trying to make her the biggest thing on the planet. Shout out to 80 people right now watching us on Bingo Live. Bingo Live love us so much, man. They always tune in, man. They giving us hard. They always do it. They gifts and everything. They love us very much, man. We appreciate you guys so very much. Moving along to other relationship news. Jordan, what's going on? Go ahead, Jordan, do your thing. What's going on, big dog?
All right, let's get to the main topic. Guys, see on the screen. So this topic has gone on for a while ever since Ari Lennox talk about how when it comes to the Barner show, there's talk about the colorism remarks and everything. And we finally hear Barton Lawrence's response about what happened back back in the '90s when the shows was there any malice when it comes to colorism when they joked on each other. So we go ahead and play the clip, and then after that we'll chop it up.
Did you ever have that concern, or what do you make that whole back and forth?
No, I never had that concern because I knew they were jokes, and that's the way black people. That's the way we joke. We go hard, and me and Tashina were just having a lot of fun, and we were just keeping it real, and I was just keeping it real, and so that's why we got a lot of laughs out of it. So she has a right to have her own opinion and everything, but there was no malice intent.
Did you ever have that concern, or what do you make that whole back and forth?
No, I never had that concern because I knew they were jokes, and that's the way black people. That's the way we.
Yeah, so we all was in the '90s. We all had our sitcoms. And Martin Lawrence was one of the best, one of the top sitcoms during the '90s and everything. And now 30 years later, people are where Ari Lennox reminisces of how she felt some type of way about Martin's show when they start joking. So other than that, I'm gonna pass it to y'all. What's your guys' take on Ari Lennox, her remarks about colorism? You guys listen to her, and also how you guys felt about the Martin show when y'all watched it back in the '90s. Till now.
Shout out to Ari Lennox. I'm glad Martin Luther asked to respond, but go ahead, Sweet Rain.
Oh, okay. Okay. As I watched the video, I just really didn't think it made sense. I love the show, but it'll be different if Martin was speaking about color. Martin didn't mention any type of color or, oh, you're so black that da 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 da. No type of color jokes from what I remember. He just used to talk about like other things, So I don't know where Ari was coming. Maybe she feels some type of way about her color. I don't know. I can't put words into her mouth, but I feel like if Pam didn't have a problem with it, why does she? If it was relevant what she was saying, then I completely understand. But I don't see any relevance of saying, "Oh well, I really didn't like how Martin was talking about her." Okay, why she didn't mention any other person on the show? Why didn't she mention Gina? He used to make fun of Gina. Why was Pam just pinpointed because she was dark skinned like her? Like,
Correct. That's what it is. That was the whole argument was about. Is because Pam was dark skinned and majority of the joke went to Pam instead of Gina.
no.
Because
What
Gina
did
was
she
lighter skinned.
count? She counted and said, "Oh, you don't know. It makes no sense." No.
But Sweet Rain, you can't lie that, especially in the '90s, they focused on a lot of light skinned women than dark skinned women. You can't say they didn't.
True, but Martin never said anything about Pam's color.
That's also true too. Yeah, he never did. No.
So I don't.
And to be honest, Pam was the most attractive one.
Yes.
Than Ashley Gina. I always agree that she was
Yeah.
more fit. She was more attractive to me than Ashley Gina.
Still look put together to this day.
To this day.
Yeah.
No offense to Gina, but go ahead.
But here's the issue too. Ari Lennox is 34.
Correct.
She's born in 91. She is a baby. And she's from this woke community where everything is very sensitive touching right now. Anything could be considered race, could be considered going to get certain things. And coming in our era, women really did face colorism in certain things. Now, let's focus on this. Comedy is comedy. And this is where we have a problem. People are now going back 20 years to check people about jokes that happened 20 years where things like that was acceptable. So for her, a kid who probably don't even remember the show and probably watched it in reruns, I'm 44. I seen when the show was on live and laughed every day. It was so many dark-skinned people on that show, so many dark-skinned women. She just honed that particular one because it was the jokes. And also remember this, these people have to read these scripts before it's released.
True.
You have to agree on this stuff. So if Pam felt any kind of way about this, they would have changed things in the script if things were so.
No, but Hakeem, if you're coming from, let's say you're coming from Ari point of view, right? She's a young girl growing up, young black woman, and she's saying, okay, majority of the jokes are towards this colored woman that looks just like me. She gonna, when she gets older, she's gonna take offense to it.
Here's the thing. She sounds like somebody who went to a PWI or went to a predominantly white school.
True.
I'm darker than all y'all.
True.
I ain't never got no blackie jokes.
But you went to a black school though.
Okay. Thank you. You answered the question. You shit. I'm from the hood like y'all. I ain't have nobody call me blackie or nothing like that.
So you think you went to a white school? That's why
had to be where race and color was it. When you go to a school and everybody looks like you, and we in South Florida, everybody damn near dark skin. So it's like a people, and you know what I mean. So it's like, who you gonna call? Like, don't get me wrong, I would feel bad for people who light skin because we used to call them light brights, red, brown. You know what I mean? Like Ray, if you was here in Florida, we would call you Red. Hey, Red, check this out.
Yeah, they will. They'll call you Red.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just something we talk. There's no like component, like, you know what I mean?
No, but that's the issue. To me, I think that's the issue. The issue with the whole aspect of colorism is that they favor one color than the other. They favor Street Rain instead of favoring Pam. That's how it looks. Okay, she's the prettiest one out of the group. And then when I realized, like, mostly the dark skin woman be the prettiest one out of the group. Then
here's the thing: people are okay to have preferences.
True.
That's where a lot of people don't understand. If you have preferences, that's your preference, and nobody should be mad about that. And that's the thing.
And I heard that, but Ari failed to realize if she actually watched the Martin show, it was one scene where Martin actually fantasized by Pam. It was one episode she actually
he was had a hard time dreaming about it.
Was, but I think Ari didn't see that point of view. But I think she just, like Hakeem said, she probably went to a different demographic of school, and she felt out of place, and now she's using that as form of colorism. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, and the thing is about it, like when it comes to Martin and Tashina, they had great chemistry when it comes to working with each other. Because she did a podcast with Deion Cole, and she was talking about how during backstage, we used to get on each other and everything backstage before we did the scene and after we did the scene and everything. And a lot of stuff that they did was kind of ad lib and everything. Some stuff they get on the script. Either Martin or Tashina, when it comes to when they be on the screen, they'll kind of ad lib it, pop it up and everything. So, when me being in there, I'm 35, so I'm 1 year older than Ari. At 1, 2, 3, 4 years old, my mom or wherever I went to had Martin on the television, and I love Martin. And to this day, I'll be watching Martin from time to time and everything. And it was just, to me, it was one of the best sitcoms and everything. But Hakeem, you did make a good point and everything that there are some black people that they stay in majority of black cities and anything, or there's some black people that been in the suburbs who never got a taste of, if they're in school or in family members, of how they might joke on each other. Because I come to family. I grew up with a family. I was born and raised in it that we used to joke on each other. When I do, when the football season come up, me, my mom, my uncle, and my grandfather, We doing my grandmother started like football picks ever since my mom and uncle was little, and then I got into it, and we still kind of keep the tradition running. Like when we start doing picks and everything, we crack jokes on each other. I crack jokes on my uncle. My uncle cracked jokes on me. I might crack jokes on my mom. My mom might crack jokes on me. To me, it's more of a cultural thing. You know, we don't hit under the belt and everything. And I think it's in the culture of Black people that we do stuff like this. While when we in school, we joke with each other. I know when I with my boys, with friends and everything in high school or to now, we might joke on each other. You know, and to me, it's part of the culture. And I think with Ari Lennox, for her, it's like I don't think she never experienced it like that in her childhood and also growing up and everything. Of maybe she had any friends or family kind of joke around each other. So seeing Martin and everything, how Martin used to joke with her or her back with her beanie bees in the back and everything. And I always call her Wilbert the horse and everything. Yo, like sometimes, if you look at it, sometimes they kind of, break character and smile a little bit because it's so funny. But yeah, to me, it's more of when I see stuff like this, I don't see the colors, I see the culture of jokes that we do because as you see when it comes to comedians, most of the great comedians are Black. I
Yep.
think when it comes to comedy, we're great at that. Black people, we're great at that. We're phenomenal at that. And I don't know our list has seen, become with the art of comedy and the art of jokes that Martin did on the show. That it was legendary. That's why the show was so great. So that's how I look at it. Some people look at a colorism type of angle, which you could have that. You can have your point of view of seeing it that way. But I think majority of Black people in the '90s at that time and we didn't see it that way. And now Hakeem made a great point on how we're in a generation of we might look at 15, 20 years later, we'll pull stuff up and then it goes people and then people might be posted on the blogs and then you see a comment say, yo, this I can't believe they did this, da 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 da. He should be ashamed or she should be ashamed and they need to apologize for that type of stuff. It's like, yo, this happened 20, 30 years ago. Why are you bringing old stuff into in 2025 or not 2026 about stuff that happened in the past that we and older generation find it funny, and now we're looking at this generation, they kind of being like, yo, y'all kind of being soft in a way. So, but like I said, I do accept. But like I said, coming in this new generation, I do hear their feelings and I do accept their feelings and everything. And if that's the case, do it in the present time. Don't go back 20, 15, 30 years ago and trying to say, yo, and bring it back and repost it and everything. Say, yo, why did they do this and everything? Why he used to do this and everything? He's a bad person. No, stay in the present about your feelings. Do not grab stuff in the past and try to, relive maybe some traumas you have and everything because you're kind of hurting yourself in a way. So that's how I see it.
Now that was Street Rain. Your friends are here. They here. They here. They say they tapping in. They tapping in. They showing you a lot of love.
Hey, I didn't know you was that famous.
Yeah, I ain't know either, but her fans are here. They say,
you know what I'm saying? It look like it's
Hey, Street Rain, you beautiful. They here.
I love it.
Yeah, shout out to Genesis After Dark that's in the building. Also, For Life is in the building. And also, Jordan heard him. Blessed be upon you in the building. He said the TV show Martin was an extension from the Def Comedy Jam era. That was Hakeem was saying. This was the norm. But remember, it's because of this. I want to ask Street Rain this question. Question to you, because I know you're a woman. I don't know. Do you hang around women or you hang a lot around men? And do you men or women?
I don't really hang around a lot of people, but when I do, they would be women.
Okay, so do you see it like a kind of like a discomfort? Like for example, if y'all go out as a group, a man will approach you more than you'll ask your friends that probably is a darker skin.
Actually, it's the opposite.
You see,
the
Hakeem?
opposite. And I'm picturing like this literally happened where I was out with a beautiful friend of mine. She's darker, and all the attention was on her. And I didn't feel no type of way because that's my girl. I know I'm beautiful. She's beautiful.
Basically.
And I didn't feel no type of way.
You ain't in no competition with her.
No. But yeah, that's happened. And it's just, I understand what they're saying. Like, the dark skin, the light skin. I remember that, and it's probably still prevalent. It's still prevalent now. However,
Mhm.
I don't think it's like that important. Just when I see my students, I don't hear my students saying blackie or or red or light skinned, or they say light skinned. That's what I
Mhm.
used to hear back in the day.
Yep.
But I don't hear my students say that. If anything, they're still on your mama. But I don't hear any type of chink chong or white or none of that or blackie. I don't hear that. So that's something that I do like. I don't hear it in the schools. I don't hear the children saying it. My children don't say it. So I like that.
Yeah, like you said, it's a different environment. Most of that is probably in the hood,
Hmm.
hood. And then the thing is that everyday norm, which is really not. It's really not. I think as you get older, colorism pretty much go away. But it became a huge topic due to the fact like Hakeem was saying they go way back then and Nick picking this and that. And it's messing everything up. It's messing up this generation, actually. It is
Look,
messing up this generation. Go ahead,
let
Hakeem.
me tell you a funny story. My niece was dating a dude and he was like half white and half black.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I'm old, so I said, "Oh, he mulatto," and I didn't know that was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
I didn't know that, and I apologized to him. I say, fam, I am older than you. You know what I mean? He was like, "Yeah, that's that." But back in the day, we would say, "Oh, you
Yeah,
mulatto." But
yeah,
look at the
yeah.
rapper; she called herself mulatto.
Facts.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like the older we get, and then we see these new generations, there's a lot of stuff you really can't say no more. So, and to me, it's for us, it's important for people are, that's in our older generation to, because the newer generation, they're the ones that, they're the ones who's going to take over the next thing. It's just important, to know, when it comes to new generation, this stuff you really can't say anything, and how can't you find out you can't, say that. So I just think it's important for older people. It's like, yo, there's some stuff when it comes to new generation, you gotta can't say no more. And because this is how they feel about it and everything. So it's just, it's a lot of changes coming on when it comes to newer generations.
Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board: Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Bingo Live. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this lovely Wednesday evening. Street Lorraine, they saying Bingo Live, they love your voice.
Oh, thank you. You know what? If they love my voice that much, go to Spotify. I have a lot of my poems on there. I'm
Okay.
reciting my poems, so you can also go there.
Or somebody have a question. Go, Stephanie Walker's in the building. Shout out to Stephanie Walker. Go ahead. I can.
She
She
said, "Do you
said, "Do
know
you
why that
know?"
is offensive?" She might be talking to me. I still don't know. I'm from the '80s, baby. I'm an old nigga. Like, I don't know why it's offensive. This is something we just ingrained with. You feel me?
Right. And Stephanie Watkins, she's over here with me. All right, I live in Los Angeles, and she lives in the same apartment complex. So, um, it might be a difference for her because she's from San Diego. So, for her, it might be something different here in the West Coast, where Akeem is from.
No, but Stephanie Walker is very beautiful too as well. That was a also, I don't see that. Like Hakeem say that. I don't really see that anymore. As I got older, I don't see that. Now growing up, I know they make jokey joke, but it's a jokey joke.
Mhm.
But I think as they get older, some of them are still dealing with trauma, like Street Range say. A lot of them are still dealing with trauma,
Listen,
unresolved issues.
there's something I want to preference too, and this is
All right.
for Stephanie. She's from California. I'm from
Yes, yes.
Florida. Different culture. I
Yeah.
lived in New York. I stayed in Brooklyn. I stayed in the '90s. I stayed in Flatbush. So it's everybody's different all over the place, and there's some things we just are unaware. Not saying that we're ignorant. Somebody just ain't put me onto it yet. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna knock a person, but when somebody do it, educate me, I understand it. But also remember too, that's gonna be from their own perspective. My perspective is a little bit different. So I try to be open-minded.
Last topic on today's show, Jordan. What's going on with a man throwing food and getting kicked out of the plane?
Yeah, so a man was clearly upset because he got, well, technically he got kicked out because he was kind of unhinged when his wife was talking to another man sitting next to her, and it caused a lot of drama, and that's why he got kicked out. So we do have the clips. Go ahead and play the clip, and after that we'll chop it up.
Everybody wants you off, dude.
Okay, I got this, guys.
You want to chime in, guys? Yeah. So if your wife is over there talking to another dude, man, you're just gonna sit there and take it like a little bitch. But yet you feel like you can talk to me? Is that fair? Is that fair? Don't fucking point your finger at me, motherfucker. I'm just protecting myself from this nut job. You're running your fucking mouth, motherfucker. Nut job. You're running your fucking mouth, motherfucker. $1 per slice.
All right, guys.
Put your fucking phone down, you douchebag. Are you like 80? You're still fucking filming people? Don't make me throw my food at you. Just make a fucking point. Fuck you.
I'm gonna need all you guys.
Put your fucking phone down, motherfucker.
I'm gonna need all you guys.
Put your fucking phone down, motherfucker.
See ya.
Yeah, so completely he was unanswered. He felt some type of way that, his wife was talking to another man, and he, I guess for his sake, he was very upset and everything, and then for that he got kicked off the airplane. So I'm gonna start with you, Rain. If you let's say if you had a husband and he do something like that, how would you feel? What would you do? I don't know, Shakira's.
Straight Rain, unmute yourself. Are you muted? No, we losing her. Straight Rain, can you hear us?
Yeah. Oh, she's frozen.
She froze.
So go yeah. So go ahead, Ronnie. What's your take on this? Still loud fish in the back.
There you go. Tell her to refresh her phone. Hold on.
Okay.
Straight Rain, you can hear her. Just refresh your phone. Refresh your phone, or it should log you back in.
I'll tell you now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, as Street Rain reset her phone. There you go. Perfect. Street Rain, can you hear us? Test 1, 2. Can you hear us? She muted. She's fine.
Sweet Rain, can you hear me? Yeah, she unmuted. Can you hear me, Sweet Rain?
Speak. Yeah. Yeah, refresh. Hold on, I'm gonna log her out and I'm gonna log her back in. Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Hakeem. You go, and now I'm gonna work on her.
So people got to remember. I think this is why I thank God I was born in the ghetto. I thank Jesus every day because they taught me to shut my mouth and don't speak if you can't cash some checks. Because that dude was big, and I don't think he was ready to scrap. The ghetto will teach you to shut your mouth and not to get up on opponents that you know you can't handle.
Yeah. But I'll say this, Hakeem. I'm looking at him and look how muscular he is. I won't be surprised he on steroids. And if you're on steroids, people, and if people don't know you're on steroids, when you're on that type of stuff, usually you do get hands to certain things like that. So with that means, to me that was completely unnecessary. You want to fight, and people needs to go when they need to go, especially on the fight. And now him having a problem with that, and doing an outburst like that, it's like, yo. To me, if the whites, I'll definitely be embarrassed and everything because it stopped. You got kicked out the plane because you being unhinged, you going at people and everything. He kind of causing a scene and everything. So for him acting like that, he shouldn't act like that, and he should be deserved to be kicked out. And if I'm the wife, I'll be embarrassed.
Straight Rain, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. You take perfect. You got it. Go ahead.
Okay, the scene. I didn't get to see all of it.
We go watch it again. Hold on, we'll watch it again.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
guys.
Put your fucking phone down. Everybody wants you off, dude.
I got this, guys.
You want to chime in, guys? Yeah. So if your wife's over there talking to another dude, man, you're just gonna sit there and take it like a little bitch. But yet you feel like you can talk to me? Is that fair? Is that fair? Don't fucking point your finger at me. I'm just protecting myself from this nut job. You're running your fucking mouth, motherfucker. Nut job. You're running your fucking mouth, motherfucker.
$1 for a slice.
All right, guys.
Put your fucking phone down, you douchebag. Are you like 80? You still fucking filming people? Don't make me throw my food at you. Just make a fucking point.
I'm gonna need all you guys.
Put your fucking phone down, motherfucker.
I'm gonna need all you guys.
Put your fucking phone down, motherfucker.
See ya.
Embarrassing. Hello.
No, I'm saying that's it.
I just needed to make sure you guys heard me before I started.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you what he should have done. First of all, I feel that his wife is used to him behaving in that manner. It can't be the first time that he has gone off the roof like that. He needed to emotionally regulate. So let me tell you what he should have done. He should have, instead of getting that upset, or even if he was that upset, he should have went into the bathroom and took a couple of deep breaths, because clearly this is just how he behaves. This is how he behaves. So some emotional regulation would have been better for him. He stopped everyone from, their flight was delayed because of him. His wife, he embarrassed not only himself, but he embarrassed his wife. And then the video said he was behaving like that because his wife was speaking to someone else.
That is correct.
Yep.
Okay, even if the nature of the conversation was inappropriate, let's just say it was. Even if it was, to behave in that manner is totally distasteful and embarrassing to not only himself, but his wife as well. Like, we need to learn how to regulate our emotions. And like you said, maybe he was on steroids. Maybe he was drunk. Maybe he is going through mental health challenges. We never know.
Facts.
This is why I stay in the house, because I know how I to regulate my emotions. I can be totally upset. Have I always been like this? No. But I used to go from 0 to 100. But now that's why I suggested he should have gone into the bathroom, did a couple of breathing exercises, and got himself together before he made a fool of himself like he did.
I get it. I get why some men are upset when it comes to aspect of seeing women talking to another man, because themselves, people fail to realize, man, we are human. We do deal with some insecurities, you know. So him seeing his wife talking to somebody like, wow. And probably in the past, he probably speculated her of cheating, and they probably never had that conversation like, hey, are you talking to someone behind my back? This and that, because stuff just don't transpire that way. It hasn't been developed over a period of time. Now, as a man, I was taught by my father. My father always tell me, and you know how I came to as well. You know, Jordan too. As a man, you're so always supposed to be calm, like you stated, breathe, walk away from the situation, and then come back, because you don't want to explode yourself. Because as you can see, he's a very strong guy. He probably could twist his wife's neck if he wanted to. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it. If I was him, I would just been in the whole plane. I would have been chilling, and as soon as I got where I needed to go, my destination, I would have just left. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, I agree with both y'all, both of y'all about how he should have stopped, breathe, and everything. But fortunately, he didn't do that, and he got kicked off the plane. And not to know that he's not gonna get his refund back. I know that, and he'll probably get banned from the airlines wherever he was flying on.
Yep. Depends on where he's at. Yes, hopefully it's not California. Yeah, depends on what airline he's from. He probably get banned. He won't be on that airline ever again. So guys, just be careful, man. Because respect your girl for doing something. If you're in a situation like that, keep calm, relax, or even ask ask one of the flight attendants, hey, can I move my seat to somewhere else because me and my wife are having issues, and to avoid that whole situation, man. But remember, like I stated, Hakeem and Jordan and Rain, we're not the violent. They made us seem like we're the violent one. As you can see, we're not. Like I can't. Remember, they make it seem like where you can see that
we're not.
We're not. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody watching us: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Bingo Live. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this lovely Wednesday evening. Before we go, Street Rain, tell the guys, everybody, about your poetry book.
My poetry book
is... Give me 1 second. Let me put it up. Give me 1 second.
Okay, please do.
Like she's smiling. That's her book.
That's my baby.
There you go.
That's my baby. This is my first book. It's called Love Symphony. It has poetry of love in it. It has, it's actually a healing book. It's healing. It's talking about relationships. It's talking about evolution. It's talking about, you got to read it. It's just a beautiful read. You're going to be healed by it. It's a page turner. And please go get my book. It's beautiful.
I love it. Like she said, please go get her book. And also on Stream, you are a author. So I'm gonna show the guys your social media on Instagram so they can see it. So guys, if you guys want to go and check it out, please give me 1 second. Check out Street Range Instagram. You have it. She have a huge following. So go ahead and guys check it out. And she do video blogs, and also she talks about her book also as well. So guys, go ahead, bring those numbers up. And like always, man, we thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Also, Street Range, man, like as you can see, guys, you know where to find her. Remember, her link to her book is pinned on top of the chat. Is pretty much in the chat too as well. So guys, go ahead, pop yourself a copy. I don't know, Hakeem and Joy, y'all have anything to say before we head up and out of here?
Man, I just appreciate you being here, Queen.
I appreciate the invite, and I hope it's not my last time because I really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the topics. I appreciate you guys so much.
Oh, we appreciate you. Like always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. And Street Range, Prince Hakeem, right? This guy right here, he's a rapper, right?
No.
Yeah. So we're about to drop. I don't care what Hakeem said. I'm the one in control. We're gonna drop some music before we head up and out of here, because we know we gotta promote this guy. He's very shy, I'm trying to break him out of it.
Yes, I want to hear.
Go ahead. This one of Hakeem, one latest song that's out on his album now. It's in the community tab. So guys, go ahead and copy yourself a copy of Prince Hakeem album that's out now. I'm so lucky. Hakeem, you lucky, big dog?
Yep.
Prince Hakeem, let's get it.
Let's go. Oh, you picked that. You could have picked another song.
What song? Go ahead. What song? Which one? Sex on the Beach?
No losers, only winners.
Where's that?
No, go down. That one right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Manifesting every day, I was out here trying to get it. Daddy said you talking too much, better go out there and get it. I was bending corners, switching lanes, looking for some chicken. Told my mama, please don't worry, I ain't gonna go to prison. Saw my homie testify, ain't gonna lie, that shit look sickening. How you gonna catch some motion? Everybody out here snitching. Told these fools to stay prayed up, cause these niggas out here wicked. Boy, they slimy, they back doing niggas. Please don't be a victim, trying to see another day. That's what made me be a Christian. Got ambition, trying to make a living. Hope you see the mission. Feel like the devil in me, and I be fucking bitching, popping bottles, pouring liquor on my sneakers. I was tripping, and they asking who is Broadway fast. Yeah, I'm that nigga. And they asking where the crew be at. They be on that trigger. And they asking where that money's at. Boy, it's getting bigger, and the city's all mine. Man, please just get the picture. Ain't no losers in this game, only winners. If you try.
There you have it, guys. One of his latest songs. No losers, only winners. That's what we had over here on this panel. No losers, only winners. So guys, copy yourself a copy is in the community post. So go ahead and check it out. And also, Street Rain, you know he's an author too as well.
No,
You have two books.
I love it.
You have 2 books that's out now. It's in the community post.
What are they called? I need that.
It's called Raising Kings,
Raising
and
Kings.
also Black Love. It's
Black Love.
out now.
I wrote a
in
book.
The Chaos Culture Radio community. He'll send it to you.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. See, I told you I'm gonna make him nervous. Look, his
No. I wrote a book for Black boys because I used to do like volunteer work and you know what I mean. So that was to help inner city youth and stuff like that. That was one of my goals.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He's doing
Are you
all
on Instagram?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. Yeah.
He's on Instagram.
I think you follow me already.
He's following you.
Okay, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Prince Hakeem.
Everybody,
good.
Jordan, you and I said we all.
Yeah, we all in it. Yeah.
Like always, thank you guys for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. And also, guys, if you want to get the Chaos Culture Radio merch, remember it's in the description and also it's in the chat room as well. So go ahead, guys. Copy this merch. So when we go live, y'all guys can rock with us with the Chaos Culture Radio gear on y'all guys. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. And once again, thank you, Street Rain, for joining us. You know this won't be last. So we're gonna be the biggest thing on the planet. We're gonna make you the biggest thing on the planet as well.
I'm locked in.
Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio.